Our podcast is going to be called The Podcast with No Name.
Oh, that's perfect. It's definitely better than an actual
Taylor Swift.
There you go. Podcast with absolutely no name. That's the name of the podcast. The podcast with no name. Oh, yeah. Let that beat drop. Oh, yeah. DTV. Podcast with no name. Yeah. Senior Farewell Edition. Volume 2. Volume 2.
Volume 2 and number 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We got the 5th hour seniors. We got Drizzy Drez to my left.
Last but not least.
And we got Trent to my right. How we doing, boys?
We're doing pretty good today. We're doing pretty good.
I was so happy yesterday that I was annoying everybody.
You were?
Yes.
Hey, it's Amy, everybody. Wave to Amy, everybody. Yay! Annoying everybody. That's something you've been doing for about 4 years in here, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it happened.
Okay.
It happened.
All right. And I know I started the last podcast with the 4th hour kids in the same way. It's pretty amazing when you look back. This group of seniors, I have 5 seniors, and you guys have all been here all 4 years.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's the first time that's happened with the whole group of seniors. Right?
Really?
Yeah, that's the first time.
Yeah.
I think it's been that way, right? That's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Looking back on your 4 years, how would you describe your journey in DTV over the last 4 years? Let's start with Driz.
How do you describe my journey? Definitely eventful. It would have to be, if I had one word to describe it, it would be eventful. Because we were in that little broom closet of the other room, and then suddenly we get the whole new pack, and then we get a new room. And the main room there is just, it's like already twice as big as the entire old DTV room, plus studio, plus control room, plus storage room. So it's, everything just changed entirely. That was, and then it's all just insane. It's incredible.
All right. Awesome. All right.
I'd say it's been adaptation since day one, because in middle school I was not a social guy, so I'd have to get out there, become that person, and I don't know if other people told you, but I was a pretty mean freshman. I was kind of sucky.
What?
But I believe that I've grown as a person, and I've adapted to
I believe so too.
be a good person and at least a decent member of this class.
You guys are both great. And you got to allow for that growth, right? You were never a bad person, right? But you had to figure it out, right? And I think you probably came in a little defensive, had some walls up, right?
Yeah.
And had certain ways about you. But, this one thing about this class, it introduces you to so much different stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like you get out of your comfort zone. You have to, right? Just by the different people we have in here. I was telling the girls in 4th hour too, or the people in 4th hour, like the just different personalities, right?
Yeah, the vast differences between us. Everything that is different. That's something you got to get used to. No one in here is the same. They're all a little different.
Yeah, like take Dresden and Brooke. Dresden is kind of your textbook nerd. If you were in the movie,
I'm a nerd, a bookworm.
If you were in the movie, the teenage movie from the 2000s, he would be getting bullied.
I would be getting bullied. I'd be shoved into a locker.
And honestly, Brooke might have been doing the bullying.
Brooke might have been the one shoving me into the locker.
Just looking at her, you wouldn't think that she is such a cool person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
Right? If you go just by what your first impression or like looks of somebody, you're never going to get the full
you got to go beyond surface level.
Yes. And that goes for everyone. Viewers.
Okay, I like it.
Listeners.
We'll drop in there, right? Okay. As though like Brooke and everybody else had to do that for you guys, right? So like, she thought you were probably mean or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, like she had to realize that you guys were people too, right?
Low key, I was scared of Brooke. I had a MSD TV with her, and I was low key scared of her.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. She was just intimidating.
Okay.
Just like what Trent said, she seems like the type of girl that would shove me into a locker.
Yeah. I'm going to be so honest. I have never disclosed this with you or Amy, but in MSD TV, I didn't really do much.
Oh, ooh, that's a shock.
I think I do more now than I used to do. So, but yeah, it's been a class that's helped me grow. I think it's the most contributing factor for me, my growth as a person.
Yeah, same. I don't think I would be where I am without DTV because I have changed a lot with DTV. I used to be a lot much of a quieter person in school.
Heck yeah.
But now I'm more like an outer going. I'm still quiet, but like I'm more outgoing and friendlier on the outside.
Okay.
All right, try
Yes,
it.
yes.
I like it. Growth from both of you guys, and I like this. Okay. So let's go.
Hold
to
on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Randy,
Yeah.
what have you seen from us
Oh man.
throughout the years?
Yeah, listen, I've seen exactly what I thought I would see, right? I've seen you guys take the reins of the class and carry us through some of the biggest transitions we ever had, right? And that's
Yes.
we never know what's coming when you guys start the class,
Yeah.
right? When you guys started as a
Yeah.
freshman, we didn't know exactly what was coming, right? But you guys took it. I mean, not only did you guys take the the move to the new studio and learning all that and getting all that down, right? But now our staff has been overturned, right? We got to check things right. But you guys have all handled that well and gave us really good leadership throughout that. You know what I mean? And that's awesome. And that's what we expect. Honestly, God, that's what we expect that, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what we're doing here, right? That's why we brought you guys in is to get us to that next level, right? And
yeah.
boom, we're here, right? We're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
In our podcast studio.
In a dedicated podcast room.
Right, not just 4 mics on our news desk, right? This
Yeah.
is our podcast studio,
Yeah.
right?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me, by the way. Okay, good question. All right, here's another one for you guys. Looking back on the years, what's going to be the thing that stands out to you guys? The moments or the things that you did or been a part of, or like, yeah, what's going to stand out when you leave this class here in 2 days? Right, what's going to stand out for you?
That trip to the water park is definitely going to be a standout, but also doing the cherry story for Nova. That is going to be a standout. Being able to go up to Traverse City with a bunch of friends and do all that stuff. That was really cool. That was really fun. That's going to be something that stays with me forever. It's something I think about very, very frequently. I think about doing that and finishing the product and then seeing it all as one big story online. That's something that'll always stay with me.
Awesome.
Yeah, I am gonna remember a lot of things from this class. When I am asked about, hey, what did you do in DTV? I'm probably gonna think of course, the Nova story. I was the person that did the intro for our Undrinkable 3, and then
Yeah.
of course I'm always gonna remember every person that was in this class that had to leave or that graduated or I'm leaving with or that's still here. Well, when I'm gone.
Okay. All right. What? Now, I don't want the easy answer here. Okay. I don't want the easy answer.
Yeah.
I don't want I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to work here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to school here. Right. What's next for your guys' journey? Where do you guys want to go? Where do you want to see? How do you feel? What improvements you want to make? Like, you're going to be free here in 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Tell me what it is you want next for yourself. Not what you want. I'm talking about what you want. Not what you got to do. What you want.
I want to do videography. That's what I do want to do. I want to be able to, but I want to do it out on one of those Great Lake vessels. I want to bring a bunch of stuff with me and record like daily lives, a day in the life of doing this and all that kind of stuff, like blogs out on the out on the water, out on the open waters of the Great Lakes. That's something I really want to do. That's something I can see myself doing.
That's awesome.
For me, it's hard because I'm 90% sure of what I want to do with schooling and work and stuff. But if I had to put it into one sentence, I want to I want to stay comfortable. I just want to have a good, comfortable life after high school instead of a bunch of crazy stuff happening, and I don't want myself to get behind on anything.
Okay.
Basically.
All right. I will tell you this: life will always have crazy stuff coming at you.
Yeah.
So the comfort comes from knowing that you've built yourself a good foundation.
You
and
can
that go
prepare
with it.
possibly for those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's be some things you can't prepare for, but it's how you react to them. That's what can give you the comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So let me hit you with one last thing. All right. Tell me, what advice would you give to these DTV people you're leaving behind, or the ones that haven't even started yet?
I would say, and this is a thing that I did a lot, don't sleep on things. Don't wait until the last second. I've done that so much throughout my career in high school and throughout my life. It's so much easier if you get it done, and it's so much more rewarding because I'm going to give an example. When I did my senior exit projects, I forgot that it was a certain day. So I honestly had to rush like 2 or 3 slides, but that's still having to rush when I want to be going to bed. But just don't be a procrastinator. Don't be a person that rides off the shoulders of other people mostly. You can ride other people's shoulders sometimes, but don't do it most of the time because if you do that, you'll never learn your identity or learn what you like to do. And also, just if you wait until that last second, it's going to be more stress on you.
Okay. All right.
It's not easy. None of this is going to be easy, and you're not going to get it at the first try, second try, maybe even the 10th time. But you're going to get it eventually, and it's going to be a long and arduous process waiting up to that. But it's going to be so worth it. You are going to be able to do things you would never be able to do, see things you would never see before, and go places that you would never dream of being able to go. That is really special. This class is incredibly special, and low-key, it was an honor being able to be in here. I think I'm in here by fluke because I wasn't even accepted the first time around. I only got accepted. I cried when I heard that I didn't get accepted. Like, I legitimately cried. And when I heard that there was a space and that I was invited into this class, I immediately jumped on that opportunity. And I am so incredibly glad that I was able to get this chance to be here right now. And I don't think I would be here. I would not be as the person I am without this class and without that kind of opportunity. So even though it looks intimidating, and it is intimidating, you got to take that chance. You got to take that leap because you won't regret it. You will definitely not regret it.
I think that's really well said. I think that is wonderful advice.
I think you both gave wonderful advice.
Mine's a little bit less wonderful.
No, I don't think so. I think they're very much
It's good
on
advice,
point,
though.
But I will tell you that it was no accident, right? There's no accident that you guys ended up here and did what we did. You know what I mean? And persistence pays off, man. You know what I mean? You don't take no for an answer, and you might get second chances. So don't give up and all that stuff, right? Because I think it worked out, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to add? This is your time. You're about to be free.
They can't stop us.
There you
Can't
go.
stop us.
Can't stop us.
Only you can stop yourself.
That's how it goes.
Ooh.
All right, DTV podcast with no name. This is the senior edition, part 2.
Woohoo!